Hello and welcome to Old Lady Plays. I'm Kate, the Old Lady, and this is Sunshine on Leith, episode 17. I am keen to get over to the game so you can see what's going on, so let's go do that. Oot! Well, some things have happened. Let's just quickly run through that. I know when this was, so let's just go back to it. La 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 la. It was right early on the 21st. On the 1st, I should say. Oh, yes. Hibernian Boss scoops November award. Ooh, because things have been going relatively well. We did the 2 draws last time with Dundee and St. Mirren, which turned out to be kind of the beginning of a good run. We beat Aberdeen 1-0, which was very nice. Simon Murray with a goal early on, and we hung on to win it. Cammy Smith and Simon Murray took us to victory against Celtic. Okay, we beat Celtic. At home, yes, but we beat them. We beat them 2-0. I couldn't believe it either. Anyway, so I was pretty jazzed. Yeah. Hearts was a crazy game. The ref was going nuts with the yellow cards. As you can see, we've had 3 guys sent off, all of them for 2 yellows, and they weren't the only ones booked. Check it out. We had 10 yellow cards. They had 2. We had the same number of fouls. Go figure. Apparently we were having an aggressive day. Anyway, we finished the game 0-0 despite being down to 8 men at the end of it. Mostly it's been a pain for the next couple of games because we missed 3 men for the next game, and we're still missing 1 for this game. That was David Gray's 2nd red card, for which he gets, in my system, his 2nd warning and last warning. From here on in, it's fines. First a 1-week fine, then a 2-week fine if he continues to get red cards. It seems a little soft, perhaps, to some people, but it works for me. People take their warnings seriously when they get them, and it's good. I think it works. I'm not a big fan of whacking them with fines because, again, I like to pretend, or at least manage as if these are real players, and really, some of these players at this level, that's a lot of money. And I don't mean it's a lot of money because they make a lot. I mean it's a lot of money for them. And it's an unpleasant thing to do, to say to a family, hey, take the next 2 weeks off without pay. Keep playing, but we won't pay you for them. That's pretty rough. So I'm not a big fan of it. I think that it should be reserved for moments of great unprofessionalness. Violent action. Seriously, the sort that gets you an immediate 3-game or 8-game suspension, that kind of thing, is definitely worth a fine. Or multiple red cards. Once you get into the 3rd or 4th red card of the season, I'm willing to fine people because that's getting excessive. Anyway, let's get to more fun things. We're back to having more or less the first squad here. Bridge is still out, so Murdoch continues to fill in at defensive midfield. David Gray is still suspended, so F.A. Ambrose swings out to the right, while Darren McGregor comes in at centre-back. He's bitching because he hasn't had enough playing time, and so conveniently he's getting some. Danny Swanson is annoyed with the way I've been treating Darren McGregor, and he's wanting more football, which conveniently is good because a couple of other people are injured. Anthony Stokes wants to leave, and I've accepted some bids for him. Marvin Bartley wanted to leave, so I've accepted some bids for him, and they're both going to be gone by January 1st. I'm annoyed to lose Stokes, but he's had such a bad attitude, and he's done absolutely nothing. Look at his rating, 6.55. 1 goal in 6 appearances. That's just not good enough for a first-team striker. So I'm willing to let him go, given how well Guidetti has played. 6 goals in 4 starts, or 11 appearances, if you want to look at it that way. But still, it's a nice return. Our Mezzalas continue to play well. 4 goals and 3 from one side, 5 assists from the other side. They're not scoring as much as they were last year, but I'm okay with that. I think it's going well. We're still getting the goals. We're getting them a little more traditionally from the forwards, but that's all right. I'm okay with that. Dynamics are terrific. Let's just peek one last time at the team and notice that generally speaking, people work well together, not at the back. The reason being that Darren McGregor doesn't play well with either Ambrose or Hanlon, whereas Ambrose and Hanlon have a strong partnership. So it's been kind of a no-brainer, especially given that McGregor is in fact a 2-star, and Ambrose and Hanlon are clearly better. So, I'm not feeling too bad about not letting him get much more first team football, and if he continues to bitch, I'll let him go, because I've got no time for it, and it's annoying the dressing room. So let's get in the game. I've waffled enough. I don't even know how long yet. Go, 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 go. There we go. We're in. They're playing a straight up 4-4-2. Should be an interesting game, but I'm hoping we can beat them. Keep our run going and win this match. Not enough fans in the building to make that one worth it. Worth a try. He's played very well. Oh, good, there's my phone. Oh, it's Saturday. It's my stupid coupons. But it will remind me to turn it off. There, I turned it off. Sorry about that. It's a different sort of challenge for us today. I have to be focused on playing our game and being clinical in front of goal. Magooch is fantastic. I don't know. I'm sure they'd miss a player of his caliber. I have no idea who he is. He could be the 3rd string left back for all I know. Celtic are back to winning ways, beating up on Partick early on. Hey, we're on top of this a little bit. Ugh, FA, we don't need you to get suspended, buddy. Wow, that was good. That wasn't. Sigh. How did this happen? Great tackle. Oh, it went right to the wrong guy. Bad luck. Okay. I can take bad luck. That's life. Wow, what the? That was weird. But Guidetti's in alone, and he scores. Because he's good at that. I am so pleased I found this young man. I think he's going to be a real gem for us. That looked like Partick was even with Celtic. I'm not sure what the hell that was. Aiden White fell down after he... Oh, I see. He got pushed over while he was heading it. The ref played advantage. Well, that's cool. Worked out for us. Yes, he's off tackles. I know you're not thrilled about playing on the right FA, but not least he doesn't get to go up for corners and stuff. Because my right back and left back stay back on corners, so I'm sure he's depressed about that, but he'll manage. I'm going to say unlucky, because I think we're doing well. Oh, why did you lose focus? I need a better game out of you. Oh, you've been playing well. Alright. Get out there and do it. Why did that make you lose focus? You're weird. Mr. Magooch, you are weird. Nice one. Woodman's been playing very well for us. He stopped a penalty last match. And there he goes again. Another great save. Unless it hit the post, I don't know. No, it didn't. Or did it? I don't know. But it would look like a good save, so I'll give it to him. This is a great angle. From behind the giant pole. Who put the camera there? Whoa, what happened there? Come on, Guidetti. Nope. Despite his name, by the way, he is Swedish. Mr. Guidetti. This is apparently now a common name in Sweden, as I know of at least 2 other players named Guidetti. Oh, what did you do? McGregor, this is why you don't play. Oh, you useless dumbass. Oh. Oh, that's really annoying. Swanson out for Slivka. Let's have Crane for White. White's been a little quiet today, and Crane's got some skills. Cammy Smith or Martin Boyle up front. I could try Martin Boyle. Why not? Let's get some fresh legs up there. Let's see what we can get out of this. Nope. Taken away. Now, who's up there? Oh my goodness. How is he not offside? Come on, run for the ball, for God's sake, man. We're losing here. Show a little urgency. Ugh. Ambrose. Oh. And another chance goes missing. Don't do this. That's good. McGinn and Hanlon's away with it. The defensive center back. Slivka now has it. But he's got nobody with him. And decides to give the ball to somebody in the crowd for a present. Oh dear. I think we're going to break our unbeaten streak here. And with such a crappy goal, and despite the fact that we've outplayed them considerably. Oh, that's too bad. All your fault, McGregor. I gave you a chance in the first team, and look what you did with it. Oh, this is really too bad. That's such a cheesy goal to win a game with. You can tell it's cheesy because that's why I'm whining. Nothing like a little wine and cheese. It was just one of those days. Yeah, we were unlucky. McGregor was hopeless. Lose ground in race to qualify. I don't want to comment on individual performances. I don't want to praise opposing players. Well, that's too bad. That was a 7-game unbeaten streak. Anyway, we've now got a long time, 7 days, before our St.Johnstone match, so I'm going to cut it here. I will see you on the flip side. Hello, welcome back. It is now the game time, and we've had a little bit of an update. Darren McGregor threw a strop after playing 2 straight games in the first team. He threw a strop about, and in the press, about how he wasn't getting first team football. And I'm fed up with him, so he's now transfer listed. I've offered him out. He's already turned down one job offer from somebody, so we'll see whether or not he actually gets himself going, but I'm not gonna play him anymore. He can rot in the reserves as far as I'm concerned. There we go. Let's change that while I'm at it. Available for match squad, 90 minutes. You can just stick there. Alright, that's good for you. And let's see who we've got. David Gray is back, so I can take McGregor back out of the lineup and put Ambrose back in. Aidan White is cruising on the edge of a yellow card, but unfortunately Callum Crane took a slight knock this week and isn't really quite ready to go. So I'm going to let Aidan White play and hope that he doesn't get himself that extra yellow card. Otherwise, it's pretty much the same team. And I think we should be ready to go. Let's get into the match. Nice and quick. We like that. And again, a 4-4-2. Pretty straightforward. Let's see how we do. We are not at home, so we'll forget the fans thing. Let's go with prove a point. Alright, well, that went relatively well. Relatively. One issue Guidetti does have is that he is still fairly slightly built, being only 19. And he does tend to lose out in contests of strength with centre backs. Oh, that's less than perfect. Kane. What's Kane doing there? There shouldn't be anybody named Kane there. That's unfair. This was just a lucky header up off the crossbar, and that should have gone over. McGooch and McGinn to McGarden. Back to McGinn. McGarden. Outside for Guidetti. Scores. It's what he does. If you give him a chance, he will put the ball in the net. He's just good at that. That's why I paid £1 million for a player nominally worth 500,000, because he's worth it. He has given us so many good goals already this season, and he's only played 10 games or something. And he seems to score important goals, and in bunches too. He'll often he has certainly so far in his career shown an ability to get a hat trick. Doing so for Sweden in his debut match, and doing so for us in his debut match. Oh, Swanson! That's just frustrating. Makes a great run up the middle. John McGinn is injured. That's the last thing I need. Murray to play on the outside. Honestly, I'm not really impressed with what I've seen so far. I think I'm going to say I'm calmly not pleased. I want more. Much more. I want to win out of this game. These guys are in 8th place. We should be beating them handily. David Gray. Mr. Red Card. Good Eddie, come on, buddy. Oh! He actually didn't score when one-on-one. That's unusual for him. He's pretty solid. Swanson is playing like crap again. He really wants first team football, but he's really not playing up to it. This time they're getting all the yellow cards. Oh, he was the injured one. That's right. That's what that is. Let's see who we've got. Can anybody make a difference? Maybe a Jaria in the midfield. Actually, you know what? I'm going to give Boyle a chance. Cadetti's played well, but I'll give Boyle a chance because he's done well for us in the past on occasion, and he had some really good moves in the last time he came on. Who knows, maybe he can find us a goal. Alright. Fullback's got it. Inside to Magooch. Boyle picks it up and runs with it. Oh! Tries for a wonder goal, but the goalie actually reaches out and grabs it. I'll give Boyle credit. He took the chance that he got. Made a good try of it. Put a shot on goal and made the goalie save it. All of that good stuff, but unfortunately we get another draw. Disappointing. We should do better against a team that far below us, but I'd say they were unlucky. They could have done better, but they could have done worse too. There's lots of good numbers on their ratings. Oh, don't be injured. Oh, no. McGinn's so important to us. Oh, that's so frustrating. Four to 5 weeks. It's a pretty bad one from us, from our point of view. He wants a new contract. He's making nothing, and he's playing every day. I think it's not unreasonable for him to get a new contract. But I would much rather do it at the end of the season. So let's see whether he can... Alright, that's fine. I'll give him one at the end of the season in any case, so I'm not too worried about that. He's a good player, and I'm happy to have him. I'll happily give him a better contract. He's certainly earned it. I'm just reluctant to do so in mid-season, because then everybody comes around and everybody wants one. I guess, what am I doing? I'm playing on, and I don't need to be playing on. I can just go over here and say, sorry I couldn't do better in today's games. Disappointed. I think we did well enough to win the first game, and the second game we certainly earned the draw at least. But it was a disappointing result nonetheless. Anyway, hit like if you've enjoyed the video. Hit subscribe if you're not already. Follow me on Twitter if you don't do that. And support me on Patreon if that's your thing. If it isn't, that's fine too. I hope you're having a great day, and take care.